Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a super exciting video for you guys. I'm going to be showing you guys step by step how I take and edit my Instagram photos, as well as how I get ready for them, pick my outfits, my poses, and my locations. If you've been following me on Instagram for a while or are just curious on how you can take your own Instagram worthy pictures, this is the video for you and I've got you covered. Alright guys, so moving on to makeup. First thing I do is soap brows because I love a bold brow for photos. If you guys want to see a tutorial on how to do this, I have one on my channel. I use hairspray and they just last all day. Next, I just use two different concealers. I've never been a foundation person. This one is really good. Again, everything will be linked down below. And then use a bit of a darker one. And as you can see, I use the lighter one in the highlight areas of my face. Kind of gives you a facelift. Something I couldn't do without is cream contour. This is a life changer for photos because you want your features to be enhanced. So definitely recommend getting some of this. I always set my under eyes and then do some loose powder on the rest of my face because again, you just want it to stay all day. Moving on, I usually do a neutral orange eyeshadow and then a brown winged liner extended into the corner. I usually do lashes, but on this particular week I was taking a break, so I'm just putting on some mascara. Next, I go back in with an actual powder bronzer and a blush. Again, just to enhance your features. This is like the biggest important part. And I also finish it off with a highlight. I absolutely love a highlight. So yeah, make sure to put on your Cupid's bow. Last thing I do is just style my bangs. I have a video on this as well, but definitely important to style your hair for photos. And last thing I do is curl it and I am ready to go. Alright guys, so we're in my room now. We're going to talk about outfits, picking them, planning them, inspiration for them, and all of that. Most of my inspiration for outfits comes from Pinterest. So if I don't really know what to wear, I'll look at my Pinterest board and just see what's kind of trending, what looks good in pictures, and see if I have anything similar to that. Now, to be honest, I always pick my outfits at the last second, and sometimes it takes me a really long time, but there are a few basic things to keep in mind. An easy way to start picking out your outfit is to start with either the more basic pieces or the more trendy out there pieces. So I always like to start with picking out my pants first. So some of my favorites are either my black flared jeans, these are high rise, or my black flared leggings. These just go really well with any outfit. As far as denim, I recommend having one pair of jeans that you just absolutely love that can go with pretty much anything. For me, it is these high-waisted, wide-leg jeans from Shein. These are my absolute favorite. I have lots of Instagram pictures in these. They just look good in almost every picture I take and make me feel really confident. However, if you have some statement pants like I'm about to show you, definitely start with those. So leather pants are some of my favorites. I have these snake print ones or these black slit leather pants. If you have anything like this or like cheetah print pants or checkered pants, definitely start with that and work your way around it. Now, if you don't really know what to wear, I suggest sticking to basics, and some of my favorites for tops are just black tops and white tops, just because these really do go with everything. Not only that, but they're super easy to layer. Other things like a white turtleneck, either cropped with some jeans or not cropped under a crew neck, looks really, really nice. As well as having denim jackets like this one or this one. And my personal favorite for photos is oversized zip-up hoodies. So I have this gray one and I also have a brown one, and those just happen to be my favorite, especially when I'm pairing them with a basic tank top. They just make any outfit look really, really good. Now, the last thing I do when picking my outfits is make sure that I pair colored like things together. Now, for example, if I was gonna wear this brown top, I would definitely go grab my brown bag that I have and my brown shades, because these are all gonna make that outfit come together. And if I was gonna wear this black top, then I would definitely pair it with one of my all-time favorites, this black shoulder bag. So just try to make certain things go together. This is also really handy for shoes. So if you're wearing a black top, throw on some black shoes. If you're wearing a white top, throw on some white shoes. Personally, I really love having rings on, just because I feel like if you have your hand in the photo, Having rings on just really adds some character and just looks really nice, especially if you want to do like this. Now for earrings, I always go with these simple gold hoops just because they're dainty and they go with the rest of my jewelry. Definitely recommend going with something simple unless you want your earrings to be the statement piece. Alright, so now that you've got your hair, makeup, and outfits planned, it's time to decide where you're gonna take your Instagram photos. I'm gonna give you guys some of my favorite locations as well as just how to find good spots to take your photos. Now honestly, I'm pretty basic when it comes to my Instagram backgrounds. Most of the time I just look for a white wall. So a lot of the times I'll just drive downtown and stop by the first white wall I see, just because it always accentuates your outfit and usually looks good with your feed. So if you have a specific color theme or even you want to match your outfit, definitely go look for a wall that matches that color. Some other locations that I love are parking garages or parkades, so you can take photos both inside the parkade, which look super cool in low light, or you can go to the top of the parkade just before golden hour or at golden hour, and those photos always turn out really nice. An underrated location that I just think looks really nice is actually your car. So whether you want to take some self-timer photos or you have your friend with you, car pictures can turn out really nice, especially if you want to show off your outfit or the location. Make sure to go follow my TikTok where I post a bunch of pose ideas. I actually have a video just on car poses. Moving on to poses, I have so many that I like, but I'm going to show you guys a couple of my favorites. So one of my recent favorites is actually just having one leg up. This is just a really cute and dainty pose, as well as works really well if you're trying to show off your shoes. Another pose that you can do is what I call the sexy squat. Now it's just kneeling down to the floor. I'll show you guys a photo of what that looks like. Another one of my all-time favorite tips is to go into wide mode. Turn your phone upside down like this and angle it. This gets a really good leg or butt shot if you're looking for that. If you have some cool funky pants or jeans, that is one of the best things you can do. Another pose I tend to go for is adjusting. Now whether that be adjusting your hair, adjusting your pants, your jacket, whatever it might be, these just make for really nice candid photos, which is always a go-to of mine. So that was just a few of the poses that I usually go for. Like I said, go make sure to follow my Instagram and my TikTok because I always post pose idea videos on there. And my last and favorite way to find pose ideas is either to look on Pinterest or Instagram. I have a board on Pinterest just for poses of outfit pictures that I really like. So I suggest starting a board like that or heading over to Instagram and searching the hashtag pose ideas because a lot of people post on here and it's really nice to take inspiration. Alright, we're at the first location of the day. Busy street, but we're gonna take photos with that white little bridge there. We're going for brown outfits today. I'm gonna crop this, so I have a jacket, but we're not gonna wear the jacket. I always try to bring accessories with me, so brown bag and brown glasses. There's nothing even in this bag, just for the photos. Chloe and I usually take photos together because we're comfortable around each other, and we just basically take a bunch of photos until we feel like we're good. Try not to be like too stiff, like I usually play music or something. On. Yeah, so let's take some photos. Okay, this is gonna be the second location. This brown ties in with the brown theme. Oh, shit. Okay, Chloe, what are your tips for taking Instagram photos?
You just gotta feel natural. If you try too hard, it's never gonna look good.
It's gonna be obvious.
Fire off as many photos. I don't know if you guys can see what I was doing, but we literally just go like this because it's the unexpected ones that are gonna work.
Yes. And your outfit's fire.
Just feel confident. Wear something you wouldn't normally wear. If you like just dress and play it safe all the time, they're never gonna look cool.
Yes, queen. Okay, so we took a couple test shots of different angles in that location. We just didn't really like it. So we're gonna try another spot. We're literally just walking down this alley and trying to find a nice wall. Alright guys, so now that you have your photos taken, the last step we need to do is edit them. So the first thing I always do is head over to my camera roll and look at all of the photos that we took. An easy way for me to do this is just to scroll through my photos and favorite the ones that I like. This makes it really easy to go through them quickly. Even if you're not sure you want to post them, just go through and favorite all the potential photos. So this is actually from a different day, but as you can see, I just have all of these photos here from that day that are all favorited. I deleted the other ones, so now I'm going to go through and pick the ones that I think I can actually post and launch them into Lightroom, which is what I edit my photos on. Personally, I really like my Instagram feed to have an aesthetically pleasing color theme going on, so for that reason, I use presets. I purchased my presets off of Lou and Mark's on Instagram. Now, if you go over to their website, they have tons and tons of presets available, starting at just $6. So I bought one preset from them, and then when you buy a preset, it actually comes with, I believe, 8 different ones in one. All right, so now we're gonna head over to Lightroom and just select the photos that we want to edit. As you can see, I have a ton of photos. So I wanna do this one. So now that I have picked my photos, as you can see in the top here, you're just gonna click them and you're gonna go over to presets. And right here you can see all of the different color presets that came with that theme that I bought. So since my theme is pretty white, I'm gonna go with one that accentuates that, either warm or maybe bright or cool. Probably cool or warm. Let's go for warm for now. After I pick the preset, I go over to light so we can adjust it a little bit because I always feel like it looks a little bit too overpowering. First thing I always do is adjust the exposure, so I always go a little bit lower, and then the highlights I go up because of that white, and then I turn the whites up as well. But that looks a little bit weird on my eye, so I'm going to turn the shadows down a little bit. So I think I'm happy with that. So now sometimes what I like to do is on the photos that I'm editing, I'll just pick 2 different presets for each one, just that when I go into my feed planner, which I'll show you guys in a second, I can see which color I like better. So for this one, I'm gonna do the cool theme. And that's a little bit too white for me, so I'm gonna go and adjust the exposure. And then shadows, whites, all of that. And then sometimes I go and adjust the color to make it warmer, like that. So I think that's good. Now what we're gonna go do is head over to my feed planner, which is called Feed Preview. I've been using Feed Preview for years. You can just upload all of the photos from your Instagram and move them around, see what they look like in your potential feed. So I'm gonna go ahead and add the photos that we just edited. So now that I have those 2 photos in there, we're gonna see what we kind of like better. And already I like the middle one better just with the color theme because I don't really have too much blue going on in my theme. So I'm gonna go ahead and delete that one and then kind of see where I want this one to go. So yeah, I think I like that. That looks pretty good for now. And the thing I like about Feed Preview is you can keep these on there for as long as you want and always move them around. So it honestly always changes for me, but for now, I really like how that's looking. All right guys, so that brings me to the end of today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed and I was able to give you some helpful tips and insights. If you liked today's video, make sure to hit that like button down below and talk to me in the comments. If you guys have any more questions or anything, I would love to answer them. As well as don't forget to subscribe so you never miss another video like this one. Thanks so much for watching. I love you guys all so much and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!